Hello, thank you so much for joining me today for chair yoga. As you can see, I've replaced my yoga mat with a chair today. Chair yoga can be good for people with a whole lot of different concerns, whether you have knee issues, back pain, neck pain, or it's just hard for you to get into those inversion poses like down dog. This could be a great practice for you. All right, I'd like to invite you to get started on your chair. All right, and once you find yourself on your chair, I'd like to invite you to rock back and forth gently, just to root those sitting bones. Yoga was actually created, or asana, the physical practice of yoga, was actually created so that people could sit for a long time for long periods of meditation. So literally the asana, the yoga practice's physical movement, is just a good seat. So once you find yourself in your nice, easy seat, sitting with that spine straight, as if there's a string pulling through your head, to keep you straight, keep that spine straight. We'll begin by either eyes closed or open. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. A big part of the pain that we hold within our physical bodies is tied to mental stress, emotional pain. We'll take a moment here just to use that breath to help ground us and center us, help bring us to the present moment, letting go of any of those stresses. And we'll begin by using a 3-part breath. So we'll inhale through the nose for 5 counts. We'll hold for 5 or 6 counts, and then we'll exhale fully for 8 counts. And then feel free to run through that 3-part breath one more time. And then as you exhale, just take a moment to notice the way that the muscles relax as we exhale. Taking a moment here just to allow ourselves to be in the present moment, allowing ourselves to be fully within our practice. Taking a few moments to focus on that breath. And then feel free to set an intention or a mantra for your practice today. Whatever you want to get out of your practice today. We'll go ahead and take a moment to be intentional about that. Let's go ahead and take a few more breaths here before we get moving. And when you're ready, with either eyes closed or open, we'll tilt our head forward, gently bringing that chin towards the chest, only going as far as what's comfortable for your body today. Making sure that we listen to our bodies as we move throughout our practice today. Not pushing ourselves too hard, but pushing ourselves just enough we get the benefit out of the stretches, out of the mental release. When you're ready, we'll bring our head to center, and then we'll tilt our head to the right side, gently bringing that right ear towards the right shoulder. And when you're ready, we'll bring that head back to center, and then we'll just tilt our head toward the left side, bringing that left ear towards the left shoulder. Just a reminder to make sure that you breathe throughout your practice today. Our breath will help us focus, release any stress or tension. When you're ready, we'll bring that head back to center. And for here, we'll keep our spine as straight as we can as we move through a gentle twist. We'll bring that left hand on the right knee, and then we'll just reach our right hand behind us, holding onto the chair, and then just gently twisting towards the right side, gazing over that right shoulder. Now this chair can be done this chair pose can be done at any point. If you have a desk job, you can use this to help you recenter, refocus if you need to look away from that computer screen for a few moments, or if you feel any stiffness from sitting in that chair, this can help release that tension. I'm just taking a few breaths. And when you're ready, we'll come back to center, switching sides, bringing that right hand towards the left knee, and then reaching that left hand around to hold on to the chair as we gaze over that left shoulder. This gentle twist metaphorically could be wringing out anything that no longer serves us, just wringing it away, allowing it to go. That release can help us be mindful of being in the present moment. And when you're ready, we'll come back to center. We'll do a few half sun salutations. So we'll bring our hands above our head, reaching towards the sky, bringing those hands to heart center. And then we'll go ahead and just run through a few of those. Inhaling as we bring those hands up, exhaling as we bring them down. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll come up towards a standing position, coming to the side of the chair or even directly in front of it, coming towards mountain. Having those hands face whatever's in front of us, rooting those feet deeply into the earth. Take a few breaths here, allowing yourself to feel grounded and centered. This mountain pose is something you can do in most places if you need a moment just to breathe, just to let go of stress, to feel rooted, grounded, and centered. And feel free to take a few more breaths here. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll transition to tree pose. So we'll just turn that chair so the back of the chair is facing us. We can use that chair to hold on to with the right hand, and then we can bring that left foot towards kickstand, shin, or thigh. The hand can be extended, hand can be on the hip, whatever's going to help you balance the best. If you'd like to try to remove that hand from the chair, bringing the hands down, bringing the hands up, bringing the hands to heart center, feel free to do that. And then whichever version of tree pose you've chosen today, we'll be here for a few breaths. All right, releasing out of that position. When you're ready, we'll switch sides. Bringing that left hand towards the chair, bringing that right hand wherever you'd like it to help you balance. Just remembering to breathe. As trees grow, we grow throughout our practice. We grow as individuals. We grow by learning how to just release that stress, that tension. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll release out of that position. And we'll come again towards a seated position, coming towards a warrior one. So for warrior one, we'll sit on our chair. We'll bring that right leg behind us, and we'll keep that left leg in front. Just engaging that core, allowing for a few big breaths here. Feeling a nice stretch in the back leg. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll come back, switching sides, bringing that left or right leg forward, bringing that left leg back, allowing ourselves to be warriors, just taking on anything that needs to be taken on. Leave your hands down. If you'd like to raise your hands above your head, feel free to do that as well. All right, bringing those hands down. When you're ready, we'll come towards a standing position, and from here we'll move towards warrior two. So for warrior two, we'll bring that left foot in front, the right foot in back. That left foot will be facing whatever's in front of us, and that back foot, it'll be at an angle. And then feel free to have that stance as wide or as unwide, I guess, as you need it to be. Those arms will come towards a constant line of energy, left hand in front, right hand in back, and then we'll gaze over that right or left middle knuckle. Letting that back hand or the back arm represent what's behind us. Allowing that left hand to represent what's in front of us. And then the midline of the body is representing what's present, what's now, what's center. I'm just taking a few breaths. And when you're ready, we'll bring those hands down. We'll switch sides. So we'll just bring that left foot at the angle, and then we'll point those right toes towards the wall in front of us. Again, bringing those arms out in front and behind us, gazing over that right middle knuckle. Allowing ourselves to be strong in this practice. Resisting any sort of temptation there may be to drop that back hand as we strengthen our bodies. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll turn towards that chair. We'll come towards a down dog. So bringing those hands towards the chair. Hands can come down lower if you'd like them to, and then just bringing those feet at an angle. Finding your best down dog with a chair. Just taking a few deep breaths here. Allowing ourselves to be in the present moment and giving a little bit of release to that heart that works so strongly for us. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll walk those feet towards those hands, doing a few more half sun salutations. Inhaling, bringing those hands above the head. Exhaling, bringing those hands to heart center. Feel free to run through a few of those at your own pace, holding each as long as you need. Most important thing, again, is just to remember to breathe. That breath activates the nervous system and just helps us be centered. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll come back towards that nice, easy seat in our chair. And from here, we'll come towards a camel. I'll actually turn towards the side so you can see me a little bit better. So for this seated camel, we'll bring our hands behind us, just coming towards the chair, just scooting our bottom forward a little bit, but not so far, of course, that we fall off the chair. And then from here, we'll just roll the shoulders back, gently gazing towards the ceiling. It's a beautiful heart opener, allowing that heart to be open to give and receive. Taking a few breaths. All right, coming back towards a seated posture. If you'd like to try to come towards butterfly in your chair, feel free to do that. If that doesn't work for you today, go ahead and just choose one of the other postures that we've chosen today. So for this butterfly, we'll do a half butterfly. So we'll just bring either leg up, planting either foot on the floor. And then sitting with our spine straight, we'll just hinge forward gently from the hips, keeping that spine straight. Nice little hip opener for those tight hips. And just breathing. Hinging from the hips, coming back up towards a seated posture, switching sides, bringing that other leg up, and then again, just hinging forward gently from the hips to keep that spine straight. And then breathing. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll come back up towards a seated posture. And from here, if you'd like to try to come towards bridge, feel free to do that. Turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. If you'd like to try a bridge, go ahead and bring your palms towards the back of the chair, holding onto the back of the chair, creating some space within those legs, and then just lifting those hips. Only going as far as is comfortable and safe for your body today, and we'll just take a few breaths. When you're ready, we'll lower back to the chair, bringing those hands down, taking a few breaths. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and come towards that standing position for mountain one more time. Rolling the shoulders back. Your eyes can be closed or come to a soft gaze. We'll just take a few big breaths. Standing straight. Mountain pose can be done almost anywhere. If you're feeling yourself stressed at any point throughout your day, feel free to come to this mountain pose and just ground your feet deeply into the earth. Using that breath to allow yourself to be in the present moment. And then allowing that exhale just to melt away that stress, just letting go. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll come towards our Shavasana. Your choice of Shavasana. If you'd like to go all the way to the floor in a laying down position, feel free to do that. If it's better for you to come towards a seated Shavasana in a chair, feel free to do that. And just being mindful of the spine placement if you are seated. We'll take just a moment here just to let our friends that are getting in a laying down position just to get settled in, just to find their comfy Shavasana. Shavasana is said to be the most important pose in our practice. It gives us a moment of meditation. And when you're ready with either eyes closed or open, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And we'll give ourselves permission here just to be in the present moment. We'll take a moment here just to notice anything that needs to be noticed, and we'll allow it to go. Might be the temperature of the air on your skin. There might be a noise. There might be an intrusive thought that just needs to go away. Whatever it is, we'll just acknowledge it for what it is and allow it to go and allow ourselves to be in the present moment. Now I'd like to invite you to imagine yourself near a stream. Take a moment to notice the way that the water sounds as it moves down the stream, maybe hitting some rocks. Might be a sandy beach and you choose to walk in a little bit and feel the cool water and the sand between your toes. Take a moment to notice the way that the air feels now. Maybe that air is warm. Maybe you prefer a cold, maybe a slight breeze. We'll take a moment to rest in stillness, just focusing on that breath now that we've allowed ourselves to relax. And we'll take a few minutes, few moments of meditated silence here. All right, and then when you're ready, there's no rush to get there. We'll take another deep breath into the nose and out through the nose. Maybe wiggling those fingers and those toes, finding some sort of small movement within the body, within the joints. For friends that are in the Shavasana laying down, feel free to roll over onto the side to that fetal position. Emerging from the Shavasana is a sign of growth, a sign of new, a sign of possibility. And then when you're ready, coming again towards that nice, easy seat that we started in. And take a few more breaths, just remembering that breath can go with you anywhere that you go. When you leave our practice today, feel free to take that breath and use it whenever you need, just to recenter and refocus. And when you're ready, we'll bring our hands to heart center. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. When you're ready, hold back for namaste. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what you saw today, feel free to subscribe to our channel just so that you can see more content, more free yoga classes. You can also check out our social media, which is listed on our page. Reach out if you have any questions. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer your questions. All right, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.